Welcome to Upper St. Clair High School, ladies and gentlemen. This is Phil Elias. I'm joined on the camera by Emma Freilich, and we're just about ready to tip off here in this sectional matchup. The Canon-Mac Big Macs come in with an overall record of 7-4, 1-1 in conference. And host Upper St. Clair is on an 11-game unbeaten streak here. They've started off this season red hot, 11-0. They're 1-0 in section. Danny Holzer's team catching statewide notice in a recent 6A rankings that have gone out. Your Upper St. Clair Panthers are ranked 8th in the state, off to 11-0 start. They're led by senior number 23, 6'4". That's a three ball. Ben Sandusky gets them started the right way, but they're led by number 23, 6'4" senior Tanner Gensler. That's Tanner is averaging 22 a game to lead these Panthers. It was Benjamin Sandusky you saw just bury that three from the left side. Canon-Mac misses on a three on the back of the iron. The ball stays here in Canon-Mac's possession. But that was senior Ben Sandusky, number 21, Roberto Clementi's number. He's joined by number 13, senior Christopher Pantelis. Also on the floor, junior Luke Gensler. And sophomore, Luke Geisler, I beg your pardon, and sophomore Luke Gensler. Those are your starting five. Panthers, rebound taken away by the aforementioned tall tree, Tanner Gensler. 3-0 lead, a minute into play. And St. Clair will settle down in the half court and try to expand on this early lead. Danny Holzer's Panthers off to a, well, as good a start as you could hope for after 11 games. The three ball doesn't work from the right side for Geisler and these Big Macs. Always a very good program, Canon-Mac. Sectional matchup. Sectional play will really heat up now for Upper St. Clair. They begin a 4-game stretch here, 3 of which will be section games. Canon-Mac, Bethel Park, Mount Lebanon, and then they'll turn around and play the Allderdice Dragons, non-sectional game. Three ball, deep three ball from the right side is good. Thompson Butsky from the right side is good to tie it up. But St. Clair finishes that 4-game stretch with a non-sectional game against Allderdice. The Allderdice Dragons have been City League's best team for the past 3. They've advanced to the states twice. And their coaching staff is sitting just down to my left. Night off, here to scout their opponents of next week, as that game will be played here. So it'll be a heck of a 4-game stretch. Sandusky inside. And the senior's hot. He's got 5 to pace these Panthers in the early going. Chris Pantelis with the steal, goes right side. Panthers have started hot. Now going to press these Big Macs, try to force a turnover out of them. Double the ball carrier, and there you go. Luke Gensler, right side, can't get it to work. Rebound is loose. Loose ball's picked up by the Macs. Here they come in transition with numbers. Left side is defended by Ben Sandusky. I guess he got a bunch of the ball, but a little bit of the player. Boy, tough call there. 7-3 is the score, 5:13 to play. The Panthers are off to a hot start. Luke Paulman shooting 2, makes the first. So you got the sectional games, Canon-Mac, Bethel, Lebo. Everybody plays one another in a section, home and away. And Lebo typically marks the point where you reverse. It's always the last game in the sectional matchup. Pantelis with a nice take.
Number 13, Chris Pantelis for 2.
Rolls it off his fingertips for 2, and it's a 9-5 game. Back come the Big Macs. 3 ball in transition doesn't work. Luke Gensler with the rebound. He'll steady the offense. Finds Ben Sandusky. Left side, Pantelis had a notion from beyond the stripe, pulled it up, Gensler takes a dribble drive towards the rim. Ball was halfway down, can't get it to fall. Big Macs with the rebound. Working against that two-man trap on the ball carrier. Gets free on the left side, but they can't get that to work. And here comes Luke Gensler with his second rebound of the night. He's working right side in front of that Canon-Mac bench. And again, that was Tanner Gensler. I get confused with the Gensler brothers. (9-5). Working 9 to 5. Upper St. Clair with a 4-point lead. 3:52 to play. Three ball coming, right side, it's down, and like that, Canon-Mac is pulled to within one with 3:30 to play. 9-8. The same five on both sides of the floor. The benches are presumably short, and three ball left side doesn't work. That should have been out of bounds. That ball hit the top of the rim. Big Macs get the rebound nonetheless. In transition in the offensive zone, looking for their first lead of the night. Boy, they called a block. It's two tough calls there. It's a shooting foul. They're both good, and Canon-Mac takes their first lead of the night. Up 11-9. I'm gonna find a point somewhere. Should be 10-9. Mark Gaither filling in on the official scoreboard. I'll have to talk to him. That's a three ball from the left side. Geisler buries it for three. 12-11, under 3 to play in a fast-moving, well-played first quarter. 11-0 Upper St. Clair, 7-4 Canon-Mac Big Macs. Very good ball club here. Canon-Mac in sectional play, the three ball coming off the front of the iron, can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound, put back, way up high off the glass, it's good. 13-12 Canon-Mac. These Big Macs are 1-1 in conference play. They beat, boy, you can't even get a story in here. It's back, up and down, back and forth action. Chris Pantelis just jacks a three from the right side. That puts Upper St. Clair up in front by 2. Canon-Mac beat Bethel, lost to Lebo in sectional play. Upper St. Clair, three ball right side, can't get it to work, is 2-0 in section. They've beat Peters Township here. There's a three ball right back at you from Canon-Mac. They beat Peters Township here in a game for ages around the holidays, and then they went on the road 2 nights ago and beat the Baldwin Highlanders. Three ball coming right side. It's off the front of the rim, can't get it to fall. Rebound's taken, a little shove there. Chris Pantelis, it's not called. 16-15 Canon-Mac. That ball is loose. That ball is saved. Very well done. St. Clair back in the offensive zone, a very good pace to this game. Luke Gensler, like a knife through butter, gets to the rim. 17-6, and we got a minute to play in a very well-paced first quarter. No look pass right side. A little too much. And that's out of bounds, an unforced error on the Big Macs. 17-16. St. Clair by a point. 57-16. I beg your pardon, 57.6 to play. The score is 17-16. Let's see if St. Clair tries to slow it down here. Take some time and maybe play for last shot. Or they just keep the foot on the accelerator. Andrew Casey has checked in, number 32. So much for the slow it down stuff. Luke Gensler finds 2 free ones on the left side of the rim. And your Panthers are up by 3. Half a minute to play. Canon-Mac, 3-ball coming for the tie. It's down, and we are knotted at 19. Very well played. First quarter. Sandusky started the match there with a 3-ball. Can't get that one to work. And now we got 10 to play. They're not over the half-court stripe. You got to get that thing moving before this. 5 seconds to play. It's going to take an uncomfortable, low-percentage shot here. It's going to be a bomb, and he doesn't even get it off. After one, it's 19-19. Welcome back to the gym at Upper St. Clair, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Elias, joined on a camera by sophomore Emma Freilich. Emma is a sophomore at South Fayette. Her father, widely regarded as the smartest man in this high school building, Keith Freilich. 19-19, possession arrow favored those Big Macs, and they will inbound the ball in front of us and set up shop, moving left to right, and they're all blue road uniforms. Little arm bar there, doesn't hurt. 3-ball coming, shooter was open, and it's good. These Macs are hitting their open shots. That's Beachy. He's been doing that for a long time. Him and his older brother around these places. His older brother was a point guard. He was like handling a rattlesnake. Luke Gensler finds Andrew Casey. Case can't get it to work. Nice job on a rebound. Gens loses the handle. And back will come these Canon-Mac Big Macs with a chance to open up on their biggest lead of the night. They're up by 3. They've been down by as many as 5. There's 4 lead changes here in the early goings. This up and down action. Little bit of a slower pace here in the second quarter. Left side, man open. Can't get it to work. Can't get the second one to work. Chris Pantelis gets the defensive rebound, finds Andrew Casey. Casey to Luke Gensler. Big 3-ball coming, Panto. That's off the back of the iron. Good defense by Sandusky. (22-19), 6:40 to play. As this crowd is settling in on a Tuesday, January 8th. These games tip off at 7:30. Depending upon what time we get the camera down to the television station, they upload it fairly quickly. Games are a day to 3 days delayed. 22-19, 6:15 to play the first half. Wide open Big Mac, 3-ball, it works. They're hitting on their shots. It's 25-19, Canon-Mac now by 6. The biggest lead of the evening. That is Ricky Bell, coach of the Canon-Mac Big Macs, exhorting his team to help. 3-ball, big one. It's down, and just like that, these Macs are up by 9. Timeout, St. Clair. Welcome back to the gym at Upper St. Clair, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Elias, joined on camera by sophomore Emma Freilich. 28-19. The Big Macs have opened up a 9-point margin. Last 3 trips in the offensive zone, Canon-Mac is buried a 3-ball. And St. Clair has not been able to respond on this side, their offensive zone. And with that, Canon-Mac has generated the biggest lead of the evening. Canon-Mac 7-4. Upper St. Clair undefeated on the season, 11-0. David Pantelis, Julian Dahlem have checked in for the Upper St. Clair Panthers, joined by Luke Geisler, Tanner Gensler, Christopher Pantelis. 3-ball doesn't work. Chris Pantelis takes the rebound off, loses it in transition. Back come the Macs. They'll set up now. Maybe looking to take a little bit of the pace of play away. A little mini jumper from the left side is good, and like that, these Macs are up by 11. St. Clair has gone cold. They have not scored a point here in the second quarter. 4 minutes down. Chris Pantelis is good for the left side for 2. Breaks the drought, but they went nearly 4 minutes without scoring there. The lead is now 9. Here's another 3-ball coming. Beachy, left side. It doesn't work. Pantelis with the rebound. He's fouled. Not been a lot of fouls called in this game. That is Canon-Mac's second team foul. St. Clair's got 2. The game's been pretty well played. A lot of up and down action, a lot of scoring. Not a lot of whistles, and a very brisk pace. We're halfway through this second frame. 30-21, Canon-Mac. Julian Dahlem right side, finds Luke Geisler. Geisler to Pantelis. Pantelis is working inside, and he's fouled again by Beachy. So just like that, we hear a couple of whistles. It's Beachy's second. It's Beachy's second, and he's going to take a seat there for a minute. You can't really call that foul trouble, but a little bit more than Coach Bell wanted. A little shovel pass, inbounds it. Tanner Gensler bowls his way into the paint, bowls his way off his feet, and chucks the ball down the cylinder, and it all counts for 2 points. The lead is now 7. You get Tanner to start working underneath in that paint. You can go inside and outside. It's got to be Gensler's 5th rebound. He was off his feet. He's got a 6'4" frame to begin with. David Pantelis now working right side. St. Clair scratching away in this thing. The lead was as big as 11, down to 7. That 3-ball doesn't work. Julian Dahlem picks up the trash, and a little baby hook off the right side is good for 2. And here are the Panthers now down by 5. Coach Holzer with a timeout, a little personnel change, and he's pushing all the right buttons, pulling all the right strings. Here comes St. Clair really looking to cut. 3-ball moves around the cylinder. Too much backspin on it, yanks it out of the cup. Lead is 5, 2:40 to play. 3-ball coming right side. Can't get it to work. Dahlem playing with some hop tonight. Rebounds it, takes it past the half-court stripe. Finds his counterpart, Christopher Pantelis, on the left side. Pantelis to Pantelis, just inside the 3-point stripe. That one looked like it was down from here. Not the case. Canon-Mac with the rebound. In transition, break the press. They will set up shop in the offensive zone. And the sophomore, David Pantelis, gets a little too handsy. He's called for a floor foul. With 2:08 remaining, it's 30-25. David Pantelis will have a seat. Luke Geisler will have a seat. Checking in are Luke Gensler and Andrew Casey. We are ready to roll. 2:08 to play. Possession arrow favors your Panthers. 5-point Canon-Mac lead. They double that ball carrier and try to quickly rush back. And a big 3. That's off the back of the iron. It's too strong. Christopher Pantelis goes up for the rebound. He's guilty of a foul. That's their 4th team foul. It's Christopher's first. Julian Dahlem checks out. Ben Sandusky, the senior, checks in. 1:48 to play, 30-25. Set up and shop in front of Danny Holzer. A nice long conversation with him before this game. He remains, as he does every year. Coach Danny Holzer is evergreen. He is a He is a Upper St. Clair Panther for sure. And you can't get the guy out of his mood. Very upbeat on the season and the team to this point. He said they had a very good trip down to the Bahamas, although they did lose their shooter, their junior shooter. That's a 3-ball and a big one. That stinks. 33-25. Josh Russell, junior shooter, tore his meniscus in the Bahamas, and he will be lost for the season. He had the procedure done yesterday, which would have been Monday. I think he said 6 weeks, no wait, and then another 8 weeks on crutches. So Josh has got a next 2.5, 3 months to work on that right knee. Gensler underneath off the inbounds pass. Andrew Casey does a great job of getting that rebound underneath. He goes up strong and he's fouled in the process. 33-25, under a minute to play, 58.6. Andrew on the line, shooting 2. Andrew's a junior. His younger brother's on the team. Casey, Gensler, Pantelis. They're brothers. You got 6 of them. 3 families on this team. Case hits both of them. St. Clair trails by 6. 45 seconds to play. There's a 3-ball from that left side. It doesn't work. Rebound Panthers. 40 to play. Andrew Casey checks the time. Hands the ball to Luke Gensler. Luke gets instructions from Coach Danny Holzer. Works left side to Luke Geisler. Geisler loses the handle. We got a loose ball on the ground, and it is saved by a timeout. It'll be Canon-Mac possession when we come back from the timeout. Welcome back to the gym at Upper St. Clair, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Elias joined by Emma Freilich on the camera. 20 seconds to play in this sectional matchup. Canon-Mac up by 6, and with the ball, looking no doubt for last shot and a walk out of this gym halfway through the match, up by 6 or 9. Well played half. Canon-Mac has dropped a few more shots than Old St. Clair has, trying to generate a turnover. I thought for a second they may have it there. Not the case. 5.6 to play. That ball is off of Upper St. Clair, and it'll stay Canon-McMillan ball. Big Macs 7-4, 1-1 in conference, and a very good squad. Inbound the ball right side. Open, here comes a jumper, not there. Ball taken away. We're gonna get one last ball off here. No good, 33-27, we'll go to the half. Welcome back to the gym at Upper St. Clair, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Elias joined by Emma Freilich on the camera. Getting ready to tip off this second half sectional matchup. 11-0 Upper St. Clair Panthers against the 7-4 Canon-McMillan Big Macs. Possession arrow favored those Panthers coming in. And they took the ball, inbounded it right in front of us, as they now work left to right on your television screen. And one thing led to another. Luke Gensler takes a 3 from the left side. It doesn't work. Canon-Mac rebounds it, and as they did in the first half, Canon-Mac got their 3-ball to work. Just like that, Gensler underneath, where he's had some success tonight. Puts it in for 2, and he's fouled going up. And this is our first 3-point play tried the old-fashioned way. We've had a lot of 3-balls drop the new way, which is beyond the arc. That was the first 2 and 1. And it's 36-29. A 3-ball this way and a 2 that way. Canon-Mac up by 7 in the early parts of this third quarter. All these sectional games are going to be really big. There's another 3-ball. Boy, that's down. They are red hot. There's Beachy dropping a 3. Canon-Mac has its biggest lead of the night now, up by 10. And the strength of that 3-point shooting, Gensler can't control it quite enough to get it to work. A scrum ensues in that left-hand corner. A couple of chairs go down. One thing leads to another, and it's St. Clair will keep the possession, trailing by 10. 6.5 to play. Christopher Pantelis, Luke Gensler, Tanner Gensler, Luke Geisler, and Ben Sandusky. The first 5, the starting 5, are back out here in this second half. Gensler underneath, finds Pantelis. Pantelis dribble drives left side, and a nice strong take. Up strong, 39-31. St. Clair really committing to this press now, and it works. They pick one off. Here comes Christopher Pantelis, right side, trying to weave his way through a couple of Canon-Mac bodies. 39-33. That is a timeout. Canon-Mac will be right back. Welcome back. A quick 30-second timeout. Coach Bell, Canon-Mac Big Macs, didn't like the way that was looking. He called a quick one. 39-33. The lead is 6. We only got 5 seconds to get it in there. White ball. And white ball is the call down there. St. Clair turned him over. Very aggressive press. They'd been pressing him most of the game, but it was soft. Kind of make that first pass and they break it. Not the case here in the second half. They've St. Clair's made an adjustment. They're playing much, much more aggressive on this press. They're trying to force issues. And we'll find a way to cool these Canon-Mac shooters off. That's the story right there. You just can't get close when they're dropping dimes like that. 42-33. Canonsburg by 9. Luke Gensler. Can't get a dribble drive to work. Loose ball results in a foul call on Tanner Gensler. It's his first, the team's first of the half. It is Canon-Mac by 9. 5.5 to play in the third quarter. And you see they're just covering guys. Now, the downside to this is if a couple of passes, and you should, if you're Canon-Mac, have a number loose like that underneath or open for a shot. Not so much the case here. As Canon-Mac works the ball. That's off the back of the iron. A long rebound's taken away by Beachy. And Canon-Mac will maintain possession in the half court. I'm sure content to use a little clock. That's a charge. Probably got away with an arm bar push before the charge.
Offensive foul on 30. Thompson-Lasky.
42-33. Certainly the pace has picked up versus the second quarter. St. Clair a little more urgent on the defensive side. They've created 2 turnovers, but Canon-Mac has continued to drop these threes. Andrew Casey has checked in for the first time in the second half. Takes it hard right side, gets his own rebound, and he's good for a putback.
Number 32, Andrew Casey.
Hard to the right side, got his own rebound. And Case will go to the line looking to cut this thing back to the deficit that it was at the half of 6. 42-35. Andrew Casey. He's got 4 in the night. Looking to convert on the 3-point play. It's no good. The lead remains 7. 4.5 to play. St. Clair backs off a little bit on this press. They want to attack the ball carrier at that half-court stripe. And again, try to force some frantic play by these Big Macs and see if they can't generate a turnover. Julian Dahlem, the sophomore, is checked in. Really good football player as well, Julian. He played some corner last year on Friday nights, and I'm sure he'll see his fair share of Friday night action these next 2 falls. But work to do before then. Oh, called a timeout there. You see that in midair. Timeout, Canon-Mac to save a possession. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the gym at Upper St. Clair, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Elias joined by sophomore Emma Freilich. Canon-Mac 42, St. Clair 35. Canon-Mac possession. They've got to go to the length of the court. 4:16 to play in the third quarter. The sectional matchup. Canon-Mac 7-4, 1-1 in section play. Upper St. Clair 11-0, and they are 2-0 in sectional play. St. Clair laying off that press a little bit, at least on the inbounds. Canon-Mac gets possession, playing that trap. An open 3-ball coming right side. Beachy gets his own rebound. Works hard to the rim, and he's fouled in the process. And he'll go to the line. Lead is 9. These Big Macs are playing really well tonight. Open it up to 10. It ties the biggest lead of the night. Julian Dahlem right side. Back to Pantelis. Pantelis finds Tanner Gensler. Back out to Panto. They're going to get a 3-ball to work here. Andrew Casey tries one, can't get it to work. Tanner Gensler cleaning up underneath with a quick putback for 2. Cuts the lead to 8th. Chris Pantelis in pursuit in the defensive side. Here's an open 3. In and out. Rebound taken away, Andrew Casey. Oh, great pass. Tanner Gensler finds a streaking Andrew Casey. And Gensler gives the 2-hand clap sign. Universal sign for let's get stoked on defense. 45-39. St. Clair back within 6. Looking to make a stop and try to cut this lead, which has plagued St. Clair since late in the second quarter when Canon-Mac really got lights out shooting from behind the arc. Long offensive possession here. 3-ball coming. That ball halfway down, doesn't make it. Rebound taken away, Chris Pantelis. St. Clair with a chance to cut, goes left side. Nothing doing there. Here's Julian Dahlem with a 3-ball. Little too strong. Loose ball, jump ball, results in a Canon-Mac foul. That's their 4th team foul. Not a shooting foul. Result in a St. Clair possession, though. Andrew Casey will inbound the ball underneath. Finds the big man, Tanner Gensler. T. Gens trying to work his way to the rim. Can't get it to work. Rebound taken away. Its length is starting to become an issue underneath. And the length of Andrew Casey and Tanner Gensler and the physical play that both of them have employed this game is starting to show up as they are getting second chance opportunities based on length and candidly physical play underneath. 3-ball coming left side. Long rebound. Taken away Julian Dahlem. The Dalai Lama. It's a probing expedition on the left side. He can't get it to work. Luke Gensler, a little out of control, can't get it to work. The right side, Andrew Casey, rebound. He deposits that ball right into Coach Holzer's lap. 45-39, 2 minutes to play. Canon-Mac by 6, under 2 to play. Canon-Mac looks like maybe don't want to play at the same pace that St. Clair plays, but they have turned it over here a little bit. St. Clair forces an error. This game seems like it wants to turn a little bit. Seems like the momentum wants to go St. Clair's way. But they have got to finish with that ball heading down the cylinder. Because right now we're 6 minutes and 18 seconds through this third quarter and the lead remains 6. It's where it went out in the second half, and it's where it is now. About a minute and a half to play. Luke Gensler drops a three left side. And that has cut the lead to 3. Just like that. Now these Panthers now putting on an aggressive press. And poke checked away. Turns the ball over. Big man goes to the rim. He's chopped down pretty hard. He did what they needed to do. 6'4". Big tree, fall hard. 45-42. T. Gens to the line. Joint with a chance to cut this thing to 1. It's Canon-McMillan's 16th foul. The fouls have certainly picked up. They went out. They had 14 fouls in the first half alone. Tanner doinks that first one off the front of the iron the way that Chicago Bears kicker doinked it off the left upright Sunday night. If you can't make 2, make 1. Second one doesn't work. The score remains 45-42. Canon-Mac by 3. The 3-ball, big 3-ball coming off the back of the iron. Long rebound taken away by Beachy. Beachy and his Canon-Mac mates will will set up shop, I meant to say, in the offensive zone with 53.2 on the clock. And Christopher Pantelis, all-conference football player, is guilty of the infraction, the 3rd team foul. Christopher's 2nd on the night. 49 seconds to play. 3-ball coming left side. Canon-Mac's gone a little colder. Last 3 tries from three-point land haven't worked. And here come the Panthers. Casey left side finds Luke Gensler. He's got to look like he's itching to shoot. Andrew lets the 3-ball fly. It doesn't work. Long rebound. Jumps out of bounds. Possession Canon-Mac, 29.6 to play. Chris Pantelis will contest that inbounds play. And here come the Big Macs one more time. 23 seconds to play. A little bothered by this press, in my opinion. Beachy makes his way, and like that, throws one up and makes it count. 47-42. Ethan Beachy, a little teardrop runner. It works. Ben Sandusky is fouled underneath. It was a floor foul, but he will go and shoot 1-and-1 with 8.3 to play. Ben Sandusky started scoring tonight with a 3-ball right off the jump. Ben Sandusky, senior. Unquestionable program player. Doesn't miss a workout, voluntary or otherwise. Front end of the 1-on-1 doesn't work. Loose ball results in a foul. St. Clair, I don't get a number on that. And St. Clair's missed their last 3 foul shots. It's 47-42. Canon-Mac has gone cold. And St. Clair's had a couple of opportunities to tie this game up. They're at 5. The margin is 5. About 5 seconds to play. Chance for maybe one more desperation shot. Can't get it to work. We'll go to the fourth quarter. 47-42, Canon-Mac. Welcome back to the gym at Upper St. Clair, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Elias joined by Emma Freilich on the camera. One more quarter to play. Canon-Mac 47, Upper St. Clair 42. And a very well played sectional matchup. Possession arrow favors those Big Macs. They will inbound the ball going right to left in the all-blue road uniforms. St. Clair defends, and they're all white home uniforms. Beachy underneath, goes reverse. 49-42. Luke Gensler, Luke Geisler, Ben Sandusky, Tanner Gensler, and Christopher Pantelis. also known as your starting five. That's a foul on the floor. St. Clair's in the bonus. They can score without the clock moving, but they've got to find a way to make these free throws count. They've missed their last three. Luke Geisler to the line, and he will be shooting in a one-on-one situation. He's got 3 on the night. First one is down. He earns the right to shoot his second. St. Clair had a big 3-ball late in that third quarter. That left side, Luke Gensler buried one. Pulled him within 3. Geisler hits both. It's 49-44. The lead is 5. Christopher Pantelis contests the inbounds. There's a wreak havoc as St. Clair is playing aggressive on defense, trying to create turnovers and miss shots, and they get one there off a long rebound. Luke Geisler picks it up, transitions the ball, pulls it out, and they set up a streaking Christopher Pantelis on the left side. Is good for 2. And here you are, your Panthers are within 3, 49-46, 6:55 to play, fourth quarter. And a really well played sectional game. St. Clair turns over to Max. Here they come with a chance to cut or even tie. The lead is 3. Geisler left side. Finds Gensler left side, way out beyond the stripe. I swear his body language suggested he had a notion. And there he is. He shoots the ball with confidence. Can't get it to work off the front of the iron. He was deep, NBA deep. But he was feeling it. Ball is loose on the ground. We got bodies around. Canon-McMillan comes away with the pigskin. And they get a 2 to work. It's 51-46. Canon-McMillan by 5 with an even 6 to play. Luke Gensler probes the right side, kicks it out to Pantelis. Pantelis finds Sandusky deep in the left side. The ball finds its way out to Luke Gensler on the right side. Geisler to Sandusky, back to Geisler. 5:45 to play. The lead is 5. St. Clair trying to claw back into this thing. Long offensive possession. Geisler goes up once, he's rejected. Goes up twice, he's rejected 3 times. Will they reject him 3 times? 51-46, possession remains St. Clair's. And what's got to be their longest offensive possession of the evening. I'm on the Canon-McMillan side. We got I'd have to say, we got a second grader, Canon-McMillan sweatshirt coming up the stairs here. He is bawling his eyes out for some reason. 51-46, Tanner Gensler inside the paint, pops it out to brother Luke left side. Nothing doing. They got to get something out of this, working too hard. Ball is loose and they can't get it to work. It had to be a good 40 seconds off the clock. Nothing doing there for St. Clair. And an easy 2 back this way, 53-46. Canon-McMillan by 7. St. Clair really trying to push the issue. Geisler's fouled. That'll help. That'll slow the pace down a little bit. And that'll get a good free throw shooter on the line for Upper St. Clair. That's their 9th team foul. Luke will still shoot the 1-and-1. Canon-McMillan's next infraction will throw the St. Clair Panthers into a double bonus situation. Luke Geisler shooting 1-and-1. It's good. Colehand Luke earns himself the opportunity to shoot a second. 53-47, under 5 to play. And he hits them both. Luke's 4 for 4 from the line. The lead is 5, and just under 5 to play. Fouls may become an issue, and particularly for Canon-McMillan, as they have issued 9 team fouls here. 3 ball coming from the left side. It's off the back of the iron. Long rebound taken away by Andrew Casey. And here come these Panthers again. 4:30 to play. Lead is 5. Christopher Pantelis, the Luke Gensler the right side. He can't get that teardrop to fall, but he is fouled, and here we go. He'll be shooting 2. Fouls are 10-4 this half. Canon-Mac. Really favors the Panthers here. They get the opportunity to score without the clock moving. He hits the second. Lead is 4. 4:30 to play. St. Clair continuing to employ the press defense. The scoring has slowed down after a lights out. A deep 3 coming from Beachy. It's off the front end of the iron. He goes up. No foul called there. And here come the Panthers now. Inside to Luke Gensler, or I beg your pardon, to Tanner Gensler. He can't get it down to Pete's basket. These refs have swallowed their whistles in the last 2 offensive possessions for both Canon-Mac and St. Clair. Under 4 to play, and the lead is 4. St. Clair pressing, trying to continue to create turnovers, forced or otherwise. And there's another one. They have turned him over. Ben Sandusky picks the ball off. Luke Gensler goes up strong to the rim, and he is blocked in the process. He will shoot 2. 3:36 to play, 53-49. St. Clair picking away. Ethan Beachy guilty of the foul. Between Ethan Beachy and his older brother. What was Ethan's older brother? What was it? Britton Beachy. Where is he now?
Lancaster Bible College, I think.
Playing hoops? Maybe in Lancaster Bible College. Is he going to go be a priest? Britton Beachy was his older brother. He scorched these kids. What we got down there? Trainer Joe. He's calling out an expert. What we got down there? Might have to go to a break here in a second. Trainer Joe, the head trainer, signaled over to the new trainer. I forget his name. Guy with a beard. I think we're ready for action. 53-49. Luke Gensler on the line, shooting 2. 4-point lead. Missed them both. St. Clair gets the rebound. 53-49, 3:30 to play. Ben Sandusky left side. Sandusky, little probing expedition. It doesn't work. Pulls it out. 3:20 to play. Lead is 4. Chris Pantelis goes to the floor with the ball. I think somebody's Canon-Mac faithful wanted a travel call. They didn't get it. .313. Casey inbounds it. 3-ball coming. Rattles in and out but doesn't fall. Rebound taken away. Canon-Mac. Big Mac's looking to, first of all, gain possession of that half-court stripe, which they do. Now probably looking for a high probability shot. That may not have been it. Ball is loose. Long rebound is loose. Loose ball. results in a St. Clair foul. Just their 5th of the second half. And St. Clair's got another foul to give, 2:51. They're playing the game, and the lead is 4. Until you start burning them at the free throw line, I'd continue to aggressively try and defend these Big Macs. It's worked. There's an open 3. That's off the back of the iron. Rebound taken away, Chris Pantelis. Panto in transition. Wants to go coast to coast with it. Boy, he got the shot off. He came up awkward on his right knee, though. Shot doesn't work, but he's fouled. Let's see whose a foul is on here. The foul is on 33. Elliott Warren. That's his 3rd. Yeah, free throws have been a bit of a problem here. St. Clair's has had opportunities at the line. They just can't get it to work. One of those nights. 53-49. From the free throw line. That's Luke Combine from the free throw line for 2. Extends this lead to 6. That was a big make there by Canon-Mac. Luke Gensler in a 3-ball. Big arc. 59-52. Danny Holzer with the timeout. We're going to go to a break. Welcome back to the gym at Upper St. Clair High School, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Elias joined by Emma Freilich on the camera. 55-52. Canon-Mac by 3. 2:10 to play in the game, in the 4th quarter, I should say. St. Clair has been able to turn these Big Macs over. And the Big Macs have cooled off from beyond the strip. St. Clair has used that to cut this margin, which at one point was 11. It's a jump ball. It's going to be another turnover. It's coming this way. The lead was once 11. It's now 3. And I will say St. Clair has not been able to capitalize the way that I'm sure they'd like to, or would have liked to, at the free throw line. They've left a couple of points out there. 55-52, 1:55 to play. A jump ball on the far side there. Resulted in a St. Clair possession, and a timeout. Will stay right here through the timeout, though. 55-52, 1:55 to play. It's January 8th, Tuesday night. This game tipped off at 7:30. It was a nice sunny day today. I saw a temperature in my car, 57 degrees. I went in for a meeting at 4 o'clock. I heard an odd noise behind me in an office window. I turned around. It was pouring down rain. I went outside. It was windy and about 20 degrees cooler. Those warm fronts, when those cold fronts come in, expecting 40-mile-an-hour winds. I'm not a meteorologist, but I think that's the makings of some high winds as those two pressures, those two systems, I should say, fight it out to determine who's going to stick around for the next couple of days. I think the cold front's going to win. And it's been a very mild winter, to say the least. I'm joined here by sophomore Emma Freilich. Her dad, of course, the unquestioned most popular person in the entire district. John Rozzo, our superintendent, Sharon Charisky, our deputy superintendent, Lou Angelo, high school building principal. They all play second fiddle in their popularity numbers to the fabulous Keith Freilich. 55-52, 1:40 to play. Andrew Casey goes right side, goes up strong. He gets a foul call. That whistle came out a little late. Andrew was airborne, heading towards the rim. The ball was pressed against the glass, and then I heard the whistle. So here we are again. This is going to be the story of the evening. Can St. Clair cash in on their free throws? If they can't, they could end up a few points short this evening, and if they do, I don't know how Coach Holzer is going to handle his practice tomorrow. I'd imagine they're going to be doing a lot of free throw shooting. Off the front of the iron. Rebound gets lost and trickles out of bounds. And here we are, 55-52, St. Clair possession. 1:43 to play in a wonderful conference matchup. St. Clair cannot find a way. Chip away, you get the feeling you get this thing to even. It'll tip away. Loose ball scrum. Out by Luke Geisler. Back to the big man, Tanner Gensler up on top. Panto to Casey, back to Panto. Right side, Luke Gensler, 1:20 to play. 3 ball coming, Andrew Casey. It's down and we got a tie ball game. We're 55 all. That just put a charge into this place. Here we go, baby. Timeout, St. Clair. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Elias, Emma Freilich to bring you the last minute and 10 seconds, and this joint is jumping right now. Andrew Casey from the left side buries a 3 ball, and it is 55 all. St. Clair has scratched and clawed back into this thing. The Big Macs possession and a possession arrow. And Tanner Gensler just handed out the last free foul of the evening for St. Clair. Is every foul now will likely result in a trip to the free throw line as Canon-McMillan finds themselves in the single bonus. St. Clair has the luxury of operating from the double bonus. 55 all, an even minute as we wind the clock here. You see if Canon-McMillan really getting pressed here. I don't think they can play till last. Boy, they turned him over. Here we go, left side. Timeout, Danny Holzer. We're going to stay here. I was going to say Canon-McMillan doesn't have any timeouts left. So if they found themselves in the offensive zone where they were trapped, they would be in a position where they couldn't defend their ball carrier with a timeout. But St. Clair turns them over with 52 seconds remaining in the game. I think ideally, I'm not in that huddle on the St. Clair side, but ideally they'd probably play for last shot, make it, run out of this gym the way the Lakers used to with Irving Magic Johnson, those snap-on sweats. But another strong evening out of the Genslers. Luke Gensler has dropped a bomb from the left side that got the party started, cut it to 3. And Andrew Casey has had, I think, his best performance, at least on this home court, working hard underneath. Rebounding, playing defense, and then he just dropped a dime on that left side to tie this thing at 55. We're coming out of the break now, 55 all, and I beg your pardon, I think I told you there's 52 seconds to play. There's 45 seconds to play. Christopher Pantelis will inbound it. Luke Gensler is going to hold. They're going to play for last shot here. Canon-McMillan seems content to sit back and allow it to happen as well. We're down to 30. Luke Gensler, Chris Pantelis, Danny Holzer yells out a couple. Chris Pantelis wants that student section to get going, gives them the right hand. Up they go. We're 15 seconds to play. We're starting to get some body motion now. 11 to play underneath to Chris Pantelis. High off the glass, works for 2. 7 seconds, running clock. Remember, Canon-McMillan, no timeouts. Down to 4. They're going to get a last-second desperation shot off for the win. Doesn't fall. Your Panthers pull one off. 57-55, and an absolute thriller. And your Panthers go to 12-0. 57-55. That's a final on behalf of Phil Elias and Emma Freilich. Good night.